Okay, so to find the axis of symmetry of a quadratic function, we use the formula x equals negative b over 2a, where the vertex is this number, whatever this number is your x coordinate. And then we plug that number in, so we substitute it in to find the y coordinate. That's what this f of parentheses negative b over 2a is. Means take this and plug it in. Okay? Then the solutions, another thing we need to know is the solutions to a quadratic equation are located on the x-axis, and solutions are also known as zeros or roots. All right, so now I think we have enough information for us to start graphing. So we see graph quadratic binomials. We're actually going to start with a quadratic monomial, which has a 2x squared. Sorry for the typo. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our axis of symmetry first. So we need to list our A, B, and our C. So our A is actually 2, our B is 0 because it's not there, and our C is also 0. So the axis of symmetry formula, which was located up here that I accidentally moved the screen, it says x equals negative b over 2a is our axis of symmetry formula, which I like to abbreviate AOS. So our b is 0, so I'm going to have 0 over 2 times 2, and 2 times 2 is 4, so I get 0 over 4, which then gives me 0. So that means I have an axis of symmetry at 0. So my fold line is at 0. So I'm going to go on my y-axis, and I'm going to draw a dotted line because that's my axis of symmetry. Okay, now my axis of symmetry is also the x-coordinate of my vertex, and my vertex goes in the middle of my table here. So my vertex is 0 something, and that 0 came from my axis of symmetry. So I'll draw a little arrow here so that we don't lose track. Okay, so then to find the y-coordinate, we just substitute. So I'll have 2 times 0 squared. Well, 0 times 0 is 0, times 2 is 0. So my vertex is 0, 0, which your vertex should always, always, always fall on your axis of symmetry. So I'm going to put a nice blue dot at 0, 0, and that's my vertex. Okay. So, let's see if our vertex is going to be a minimum or a maximum. This A term is positive, so that means I'm going to have a happy face parabola. And since I'm going to have a happy face parabola, my vertex is going to be the smallest point. So this is going to be a minimum. Okay, so now all I need to do is pick 2 points. I'm going to pick a number before 0 and one after 0. Let's do the same one as our parent function. Let's put -1 and +1. Let's see what colors I want to do. I want to do purple. All right, so -1 and +1. So then I'm going to just substitute those numbers in. So I get 2 times -1 squared. That gives me 2 times +1, which gives me 2. And then for the next one, I get 2 times +1 squared, and that's going to give me 2 times 1, which also gives me 2. Since this is symmetrical, guys, these two numbers should be the same. So -1 up 2 and +1 up 2. And then I'm not going to draw a V shape. I'm going to draw a U shape. So right through everything, I'm going to connect my dots. Okay, so then we have this information down here that we're going to talk about. Our axis of symmetry was at x equals 0. That's what we found here. That was in blue. So our axis of symmetry was at x equals 0. Our vertex was at 0, 0. That's what we found in blue. So our solutions. So it says number of solutions, roots, or zeros. So the solution to a quadratic function is anywhere the parabola touches the x-axis. So it's just saying how many times does it touch the x-axis? It touches 1 time, so there's 1. And then it says the solutions are. So it's wherever the parabola touches the x-axis and it touched at x equals 0. So x equals 0 is our solution. Our domain is all the x values that this parabola would go towards. We're going to always say all real numbers. And then our range. Our range is going to talk about the y values. So we're going to say y, and the parabola starts at 0. And it doesn't go under 0. So it's going to be y is greater than or equal to 0, meaning the y values start with all the positives. It's all the positive y values. And that's it.